Ashley Land, and welcome to another episode of Firehouse Foods. Today I'm at Station 5 with firefighter Chase Crawford. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. How long have you been with the city?
I've been here now for 2.5 years.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about working at Station 5?
Well, definitely my lieutenant. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. It's wonderful.
That's good. He's one of my favorites.
Is he?
Yeah, absolutely. And what kind of calls do you guys get at Station 5?
So we're a single company station here, so it means we have one engine, one ambulance. So we run a lot of medical calls here. Very busy district. We have admin, police station, Traders Village, amongst a lot of commercial businesses as well. So we're pretty busy. Probably the busiest and most important station in Grand Prairie.
Most important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like how you threw that in there. So what are we going to be cooking today?
So today we're going to have, it's not technically a carb-free, but it's a low-carb lasagna.
Okay, sounds good. And is this a family recipe?
Not really. I actually picked this recipe up when I came here from a former fireman that I used to work with, and he no longer works here. You might know him. He's the Irishman that maybe cooked for you one day.
How could I forget?
Yeah. I picked that recipe up from him, but I actually kind of tweaked it and made it my own a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get started.
Perfect.
Okay, Chase, so what's the first step in making your lasagna?
Okay, so the first step is we have a pound of ground beef and half a pound of Italian sausage, so we're going to go ahead and brown that first.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to be adding in the meat here. This is going to be the pound of ground beef, half a pound of Italian sausage. We'll just put those together. We'll just start mixing them together until they brown.
So you mentioned it was low carb. Is it also low fat?
It is not low fat. That's kind of the balance there, is that since we're watching our carb and sugar intake, we can kind of take in a little more fat.
Okay.
So this is about 80-15 meat, and the Italian sausage usually is about 75-25.
Right, okay.
Okay, so now Ashley, we're going to move on to the vegetables. We're going to allow this meat to brown and give us time to cook this as well at the same time.
Okay.
So this is going to be zucchini, squash, and eggplant.
Eggplant?
And I put about half a cup of olive oil in there too, to kind of help fry it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
So really what you want to look for is as these veggies cook, they'll start to be kind of clear, transparent.
Right.
And that's kind of what you want to get kind of just before that. You don't want to be too soft because remember, it's all going to go in the oven too.
Right.
So
you don't want them to be mushy.
Probably roughly 10-15 minutes.
Okay, so we have our meat browned, we have our veggies cooking.
Yes.
What's next?
Okay, so now we're going to basically add the sauces to the meat. We're just going to kind of pour that in there evenly like so. And then I will start stirring this. Ashley, if you want to start pouring in that sauce too. Be careful there. Perfect. So we'll get this all mixed up evenly. And then just the paste. We'll throw that paste in there too. A little teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. Perfect. All right, so we'll get this all stirred up.
Okay, so now that everything's cooked, I'm assuming we're gonna layer now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So we're gonna start with, so since we don't have any noodles, we basically use salami and pepperoni as our base.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I'll just take some salami here, and then I'm just gonna basically just do a layer. Now we can add the meat sauce to it. Okay, so now we've got a good layer of the meat sauce. Now we go to our fresh pepperoni. And so now we're going to add on the ricotta cheese. And this is just ricotta cheese with basil, rosemary, and oregano in it. Okay, so now is the portion we add the vegetables. So we're going to start with the very fluffy spinach.
Yes.
We'll add that first.
Okay.
And then we'll add the other vegetables, so we'll kind of let that spinach kind of sit on top of it.
Gotcha.
So now we're putting the cooked vegetables on there now, and that'll kind of help that spinach sit down a little bit better. Now comes the best part.
Yes.
The cheese. The cheese. So what I have here is just mozzarella and Parmesan, and it's all pre-mixed together. So.
Cool.
Do about half usually first. Kind of spread it out just a little bit.
And so how long does it take to cook through?
Okay, so since the main part of the ingredients, like the meat and everything,
Are cooked.
and the vegetables are already pre-cooked. So really, you're just putting it in the oven long enough to make the cheese brown.
Okay. Okay, Chase, so your lasagna's done.
It is.
We've got it plated up, so now we get to try.
Okay. Be careful. It's going to be hot.
Yeah, it looks hot.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's good though. It's different.
Let me try.
You don't really even miss the noodles. If you'd like a copy of today's recipe, visit us at gptx.org/firehousefoods. Well, thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
We enjoyed it. We loved the lasagna.
Thank you. Glad you guys came.
And now you guys can eat.
That's right. That's right.
Make sure to visit us for another tasty episode of Firehouse Foods.